Good afternoon, everybody. It's Thursday. Happy Thursday. I'm starting the vlog very late. I don't really know why. I don't really have a reason. I am tired. That's not really an excuse nowadays, is it? I don't know what happened. Last night it was so stuffy. I don't think it was warmer than it has been, but I think because of the rain it suddenly became very humid. And it was just very stuffy last night and I just kept waking up and couldn't get comfy. Neither could Chris. He kept rolling onto his vaccine arm and woke himself up because it's a bit bruised, bless him. So neither of us slept particularly great last night. The temperature has dropped, which is nice, but it hasn't. It's supposed to rain all day today and it's not raining currently, and there were no thunderstorms last night. I was very disappointed. I was very much looking forward to waking up at like 2 in the morning to some thunderstorms, but no, nothing. No thunderstorms, at least not that I could tell or Chris could tell. There were no thunderstorms. We would have woken up if it started thunder and lightninging. But I think it stopped raining in the early morning, to be honest, at like 2, 3 in the morning, which is sad. But it has cooled down to a much nicer temperature, which is nice. But now I'm conflicted because I'm kind of like, it's still humid, like it's still warm, but it doesn't feel warm. I'm wearing shorts at the moment, but I've got my joggers there and I'm like, ooh, might put my joggers on in a second. A little bit chillier, but I'm just super sensitive to the cold, so it'd be like that for me. But yeah, I slept very heavily last night in the bits that I did sleep, so I'm a bit groggy and slow this morning. Washed my hair, which always drags my morning out for some reason. I'm just very slow at washing my hair. Yeah, took a while to get ready and get all my jobs done. And now it's lunchtime. So that's the kind of day I'm having. I don't know what I'm gonna get up to today. I'm probably going to copyright my thing, the last thing on my copyright list for now at least. Like I said at the beginning of this week, I'm working on the end of this project. I'm just kind of doing a few finishing touches. I've got one more thing left to copyright, which I had been waiting for Chris to proof for me and he did last night, so I'm going to copyright that today. And then I've got to print some stuff, which I was meant to do yesterday, but I just completely forgot to do so. There's image stuff that I need to print, but I think I might wait and see what the printer situation is like after today at least. But there's a couple of text-based things that I want to print as well, so I think we're going to do that today, hopefully, if I don't get distracted. I plan to get at least one thing ticked off my list, but again, not very urgent. It doesn't really matter if I get things done, because it is basically finished now. That's just the finishing touches I'm trying to drag out to give me something to do for the next week. But yeah, now it's lunchtime, so that's all I've got planned for today. I'm gonna have my lunch and then I'm gonna try and do that with my afternoon, and then yeah, enjoy the slightly cooler weather. Look at this girl. She's been very cuddly this morning, haven't we? We've been having nice cuddles. She's so happy when she's asleep. Anywho, yeah. I feel very unusual. I don't have my garden chair because it's been all wet and horrible out there. So I feel like I can't rant for as long as usual. But I've got nothing going on today. I mean, I've had nothing going on for a while. But it's now like the stuff that I'm giving myself to do is also running out. I've also done a face mask today because, as you can see, I've got lots of spots at the moment for some reason, which is always fun, isn't it? It's another reason why I went slow this morning. Face mask. I'm gonna go grab some food, have some lunch, wake myself up a bit, get going on some stuff that I've got to get done. Good evening, everybody. It is much later today. How are we? It's been, I would say, more productive than yesterday, but still not as productive as I initially planned. I think because it was hair wash day again, I started my day a bit later and the same kind of thing happened as it did yesterday, where it felt like it was much earlier in the day than it was, and then suddenly it was the afternoon and I was like, oh. I did copyright my last thing that I wanted to copyright, so that's really good. So that's an official thing ticked off my checklist. Literally all that's left to do now is print. And I was about to start doing it, and then my dad came home from work and got on the phone in his office, which is where the printer is. And I didn't want to interrupt his phone call, and then I just kind of forgot from that point onwards. But tomorrow, that's all I've got to do is print stuff. So I'm gonna print stuff tomorrow. I need to ask my dad actually what the ink situation is. Whether there's enough ink for all my lovely imagery work, my mood boards. Pretty decent day. Did a lot of YouTube research again, because that's just what I've been doing with my time. It's been rainy for the past hour, and it's been really nice and peaceful. It was just been cloudy and kind of overcast all day, and then it started raining, and I can't tell whether it gets warmer when it rains or not. Like, I feel like when it started raining, it suddenly became really hot and stuffy in my room all of a sudden. Yeah, it rained for like an hour. I think it's just stopped. But it's a very miserable day. Let me show you. Let me show you how miserable of a day it is. You can't tell, but if you listen, you can just about hear the water trickling from my neighbour's drain. It's a wet day, but it's quite nice after a lot of heat. So yeah, didn't really get up to loads with my afternoon, but had a lovely afternoon regardless. Got some stuff done, which is always good. Here's a kitten. She's been on this dressing gown pretty much all day today. Haven't you? Yeah. She's been having a lovely time.
Right,
sound asleep. You gonna go?
I shall see you in a sec.
Leave a sec. How's your arm?
A lot better today.
Good. But yeah. Bog standard evening. Came home. Chris came home. Had his German lesson. I've just continued YouTube research. Yeah. It's an unvloggable day. I've gotten to that point now, like I was saying, where I'm no longer doing a lot of stuff, so I have nothing to talk to you about. So not only is the stuff that I'm doing not vloggable, but now that I'm not doing as much of that stuff, there's even less to ramble about. There's only so much I can do. I'm sorry. This is kind of one of the big reasons why I want to switch to weekly vlogging. Because there's a lot of days of nothing, and I'm about to go get a full-time job, which I'm obviously not going to vlog at work, so it's going to be even more days of nothing. Yeah. Hey, sleepy girl. Hey. Hey! Anyways, I'm gonna go get my dinner, and I'll catch up with you before bed.
You got something you want to say?
I'm sorry for trying to bite your nose. I'll like start sensing that she's irritated, and then she'll go from 0 to 100 very quickly. It's normally not enough time for me to be like, to react to her being annoyed and back off. But I think she's sorry. Do you want lots of cuddles now? Yeah. You want lots of loves now? Where are you going? Get a drink. Oh, the duality of cats, huh? Yeah? Oh god, don't knock the glass over, Christ. Anyways. Good evening, everybody. It's evening time. Today's, I don't know, the vlogs have started to become a bit... because... the vlogs have just gotten to a point where I've not got much going on with my day, and therefore there's not much to update you on. And I've gotten to a point where I'm struggling to kind of make up content. Some days I've got stuff to talk about, and then the past couple of days I haven't. Have I? Oh, you can't decide where you want to go, do you? You just want loads of attention. We're giving it to you. We're giving it to you. Yeah. You're very cute. Please don't bite my nose. But yeah, it was a good day. Did get some stuff done. And I did some more YouTube research, which, you know, is still getting up to stuff with my time. Using my free time productively. Oh, Jesus, I did not have a good grip on the camera there. Hello. But yeah, it's just not a vloggable time. But now it is later, and we are going to head to bed. I've had my window open, and it is so much cooler in here than it has been for the past few days. It's great. What do you think?
I agree.
It's pretty great. What do you think? Look at you, you're so sweet. I'm sorry for irritating you. It was an accident. I didn't realise until you gave me that look right before you charged for my face. Normally you like me smothering you. It's sometimes hard to tell when you don't. Anyways, we are going to go to bed. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Sit in a nice little bush. Listen to that purr though. You're a beautiful girl. Oh, we'll wait for you to not be yawning.
Thanks. Night.
Night. Oh.